Hello, beautiful, and welcome. If you are new, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, babes, I love and appreciate each of you. Sorry for the delay in readings. I'm in the process of selling my house, so it's just getting everything ready to go. I haven't had as much time to get on here and do readings. I do have general collective messages that we'll start with before we get into the tarot reading. This reading is going to go over your current energy, incoming, and guidance. If you're interested in a private reading, please check the description below. Alrighty, that being said, let's get into this. Okay. General collective. We've got Yakri journals needed, started or updated, doing the Yakri meditation kit with images. Some of you guys haven't gotten that done. And then your 25 assignments are due midnight, so don't forget to do that. That's if you're in my classes. Then I've got battles going on for the general collective. Seeing who your allies are versus your enemies. I've got soul tribe coming through. Your incarnation team. Understanding your true self and your true purpose. Writing down and reciting the full armor daily. That is on my page. There's a prayer. Then we've got spiritual practice coming into play. Stretching more, meditations, prayers, journaling. The prayers needed, I've got protection and gratitude coming through. And then small reward needed, like a candy bar for hitting smaller goals while trying to achieve a larger goal. Recognizing the growth of yourself throughout this year, especially. Consequences for actions in a positive way. Locating a previous journal is important for someone here. It may have been through a time of yours. It may not have been like a spiritual awakening or anything like that, but it's a previous journal that you're supposed to locate and go through. And then, what is your current motivation? Do you know your purpose? Then we've got emotional and energy control and transmutation. Beginning stages, advancing stages, and then mastered. And then need to see or go where spirit is directing you. I've got energies around you. Some of you have been seeing death. It's not for your death, just someone you know is gonna pass away. And then need to find a new reader or switch to different. For some of you, there's a reader that you're watching that is no longer connected or is driven by what's going to wow and keep people around, and they aren't actually reading real messages. Or if they're like a healer, something's been interfering with their ability to do healing energy or whatever their gift is, they've been messing with it. And then others of you that are developing your gifts, Spirit wants you to focus on one that you're not as strong in. All right. That's all the messages I got. Yeet to the who. All right. Let's get this cracking. I hope you guys all had a great 4th. All righty. What do we got for this collective? This is any sign, any placement. I will get back to individual zodiacs. I do believe I have some from last month up. Ah. I've got Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Subtle Realms, Spirit Guides coming through, especially guiding you while you're developing, understanding, or pursuing a new gift. Align your life. What is not aligned or needs changed? Big reflection here. Breaking apart the pieces. Again, your allies coming through. Someone is clearly seeing who's for them as they come through the cocoon phase. It's like, I'm not this old person. I'm not exactly the person that I want to be, but I'm trying to be that person. No, wait, postpone, pause, say no. And then the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life and expression. God's just asking you to go into this pause, reflect on this as you figure out who you are, who can even stay with you, your purpose, writing down your guides. For someone, you have angels, you have spirit guides around you, but you haven't written down their names. Some of you have imagined what they look like versus receiving what they look like, and so there's a difference in them. Those that don't shield, being careful that someone else hasn't pretended to be one of your guides. And on the bottom, cracked open, rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. This is happening for you. This is this big finished breakthrough while you are finishing birthing yourself into this world. Those of you looking at your future as this blank tapestry and figuring out what you want it to look like and how to make the right steps to paint the picture. Big growth. Lots of battles have ended. You've seen your enemies clearly. You've been shielded from their stuff. And it's taking that period, like, why did this happen? How did this happen for me? What have I learned from this? How have I grown from this? It's going to be your current. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, looking at the future and how to build it. Some of us finishing learning emotional and energetic alchemy and how to use that towards your future, especially when it comes to speaking upon your life. Using affirmations to reassert. I am capable. I am worthy. Things like that. Thank you. Especially when you put gratitude in it before you've received it for the divine, understanding that that blessing's yours and you're just grateful for when it can finally be in your 3D presence. Thank you for my abundance. Thank you for my prosperous future. Thank you for my allies. Thank you for my friends. Things like that. And then I've got King of Wands and the Empress. Good for you. That's just taking all that energy and using it towards this final level up. Like male or female, you are leveling up, recognize. And this is that birthing. All that energy is poured into you and this level up, you and what you're creating here, you and your inspirations. This is you growing this, nurturing it. Some of you, I've got you reassessing plans, your original way that you wanted to get there. Things were either overlooked, guidance was missed, like you're gonna, the example that's coming to mind is someone went to buy an oven, and when you went to go buy it, Spirit was like, it's only gonna last you like a year though, you need a better oven than that one. But you bought that oven, and now that oven a year later is breaking, and you're like, well, it's like a unexpected expense, but not at the same time. It was whether you planned appropriately. And that's what your reflection needs to be on. How well you listen to future guidance and plan for it. I've got the Magician, Page of Wands, and King of Swords. Yeah, it's how that impulsive, 10 of Swords, that impulsive action that I've got energy and inspiration and idea, and I'm going to act on it without thinking it fully through, has hindered you in the past from being able to create everything you want to. And once you nip this toxic programming or whatever you want to call it, you're going to be golden. All right. Let me grab a couple clarifiers for your current energy. 7, being resourceful here for some of you. The need to move in silence for others. You've clearly seen who's against you and who you shouldn't speak like, these are my big moves, this is who I am right now. Because they just can't handle it. It's not that you can't say it forever, but right now, they can't handle you. Yeah. The Devil and 7 of Pentacles. Those devilish contracts. The people who blocked you from being able to grow. The things that you did to block yourself from growing. That's all that you're dealing with right now. And Spirit wants you to be aware of it, because if you keep on this program, if you keep connecting with these karmic people, you aren't going to be able to level up the way you want to in life. Hermit, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Wands, King of Swords. Yeah. This is you reflecting and working on any immature behaviors that hinder you. Anything you saw as a child that you then regurgitated instead of being like, no, I shouldn't be like that. So just any last minute lessons, that's what your reflection is. Just so you can hit this next level that you're trying to be taken to. Let's get your incoming energy. I love this for you. You guys deserve this. My collective, you guys have been through the ringer this year. I mean, you've been through the ringer. Strong troops. I love you all so much. I've got Ace of Wands, King of Cups. Look at this new beginning that has you emotionally fulfilled. For some of you, yeah, you're looking at love, but this is you loving yourself. You being able to properly transmute those emotions or put them in that state of, I'm not going to let them interfere, but I'm going to look at them later that night, because you've learned the lesson where it's like, if I don't do that shadow work, if I don't address these things, they fester and they become things within me. They block me. Big growth though. So proud. But so we've got this new beginning that's got you all happy. Some purpose of yours is lit. 10 of Cups. How happy is you in the future? How happy? This is your incoming energy. Like happiness. And yes, I'm loving it for you. Every second of it. All that hard work. You just have to finish looking at that. Any of that little bit where it's like, okay, this is how I accidentally self-sabotage. And then it's good to go. And with that reflection, knowing who you're supposed to be, that confidence. I've got confidence getting unlocked for somebody here where it's just like, yes, and you move on that. 8 of Swords, 7 of Swords, and 8 of Pentacles with the 9 of Cups. Again, just being careful about what you share with who. And then others of you, this is going to be that you're breaking it. I see you breaking it, but this is where any little bit of bad self-talk that you used to do is going to get nipped in the butt, where you're like, oops, you know what I mean? Like you've got awareness of where your thoughts are going, whether or not you can stop yourself before you say it, but not speaking bad upon what you're trying to create. Not being like, well, what else can go wrong? You know what I mean? Definitely awareness of that. But I've got hard work though. For some of you, you get an opportunity and you're nervous about how to create this 10 of Cups, but not to the point where you ain't going to pursue it. Definitely got more confidence, more Godfidence. Like, if it's part of my purpose and God wants me to create this, nothing can take it from me but me. You know what I mean? Let's get more clarifiers on this. Woo! Snap, I'm flopping them. 10 of Cups again. I'm serious. This is for you. This opportunity that's being created within you, for you, it's for your destined path. This is definitely not fated bullshit. This is destined co-creation. Like, and just the happiness that it brings you. It's been a long time, if ever, that you felt this kind of happiness. So good for you. 3 of Wands. Again, the planning. It's like you hit one part of this mountain that you're trying to climb, and then boom, you get the guidance for the next part, and all you're going to do is climb and then climb again for the next year. You're on your way up. Especially those of you that went under battle where it was like, you're a good person. These are your rewards coming through. Yeah. 9 of Pentacles. Look at you. Look at you. You look so good. And you're so happy. Recognition for this. People are going to see your growth and not be able to not be like, look at them go. Girl. And then we got 3 of Cups, the Lovers, and the 6 of Wands. This is just love of self, celebration, again, recognition, your hard work paying off, others being able to see it. And then for some of you, you're looking at a very promising romantic offer. So good for you. Especially those of you that listened when Spirit was like, go into hermit mode. It's not forever, but go into hermit mode. Do these reflections. Get your life headed in the way you want to so I can bring something on your vibe. Something on your vibe is finally coming. And yeah, for a lot of people in my collective, it's about time. Let's get your guidance. Queen of Swords. Not getting lost in your mental space. Speaking only truth. And speaking only with intention over your life. Really going to help you guys. Again, those affirmations. Bringing those into play. Writing a note for someone here. Putting it on your mirror to remember to just shield yourself every day. For some of you, that is the problem. You're just not used to praying every day in the morning to protect yourself. And so other gifted people that might not tell you that they're gifted are able to connect to you and manipulate you. And for some of you, that's that final review. That's the list of the enemies you're seeing. High Priestess. Yeah, definitely intuition here. Staying guided. I like this. Someone's getting clear knowing. Someone's clairs have really amplified over this year. Hearing, though, you've moved on from just receiving a message and knowing, but the frequencies and stuff, you're able to communicate better. I've got a big spiritual ascension for someone. Good for you. Queen of Pentacles. This is for your best. With the Queen of Pentacles, Spirit reminding me to tell you guys to nurture yourself while you're growing your coin. Mother yourself. Don't forget self-care while you're on your way up. You have to pause and take that time, even if it's just an hour a week, striving for more like 4 hours a week, where you take time to just yourself, no one else. Always nurture yourself. Otherwise, you're going to burn out in your pursuit. For someone here. Ace of Pentacles, the Star, Two of Swords, and Four of Cups with Temperance. For some of you, you're looking at an opportunity that you tried to create before or that was offered and then you missed it and it's coming back around for you. But whatever it is that you are creating or Spirit's bringing to you is bringing nothing but healing and benefits to you. Getting back into this guidance. Nine of Swords. Spirit had me like to guides around you trying to encourage you. And you for some of you, part of your devilish that you're trying to break is not blocking the positive messages and receiving and embracing them. And then your follow-up question is, why do you block your blessings? I just have worry about creation coming through. Last little nags that you're going to be addressing. This is going to be a battle with self, not someone else, where you're like, I am, I do, I can. Strength, yeah. Especially as you get towards the end of it. And then, yeah, Eight of Swords and Queen of Wands. This is you conquering yourself so you can create. All that energy you pour into worry, you need to pour into what you're trying to manifest. So, and then for some of you, you're going to need that extra care. That's that extra mothering that you're going to have to pull in just because you are in that self-battle while you prove yourself to yourself. But you're going to need a little bit extra more of that motherly taking care of yourself while you take it to the next level. Two of Swords, King of Pentacles, and the Chariot. For some of you, this is, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. This is financial worries for you. And the Spirit's like, don't worry about the finances. I will keep you going to get this done. Just have faith and see. You got to believe, and then you receive and see. All right, we're going to pull a couple of these. Hurry up, time. All right. That's good. I like this for you. Remembering to call on aid, though. For some of you, you have aid available, and just listen. That High Priestess is, you're going to get clarity on how to get that aid, and then just following the steps. I have you guys kind of try not to worry about it while you wait to receive the answer on whether, for who that applies to. Akashic Records. Tapping into those. Again, that purpose coming through, and that's what you're going to be able to accomplish here. Some of you are in that process, and it's just, right, those last, like what I said, devilish tendencies, or people around us. Breaking cycles or curses. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Whether they be generational, like stuff your family did, or ones you put on yourself, like that self-limiting speech. Broken cycle or curse. You did it. You did it. And that's what I'm saying. You either did it or you just finishing up doing it, and you're going to see. But then you got that test where it's like, don't fall back on those old behaviors where you start doubting yourself. Just don't do that one, and you'll be fine. And if you do, remember to call on the light, because that's hard. That's hard to reprogram yourself. And we all went through that phase where it's like, yeah, I know I need to do positive talk, but then something happened, and we accidentally did the not positive talk, and then we had to re-positive talk it. Transmute the shit. Internal conflict. Yeah, this is you against you. But you're going to conquer yourself here. Look at everything else that you've already done. Please do that reflection journaling, because when it comes to battling yourself here this month, or in the upcoming months, you're going to look at everything you've been through in your life, and you're like, I'm not going to stop me. If my biggest threat is me, I'm good. But your biggest threat is you can be the worst threat, right? Throat chakra and spiritual discernment and light worker. Some of you, this is what your reflections are going to definitely help you with. That battle you went through this year was to help you understand energies, entities, and prepare you. And then as far as throat chakra, speaking your truth, it's definitely going to help with a block in there. And then just that mindfulness of what we speak upon ourselves. And those around us too. I mean, because you can say some shady shit and affect somebody else. You don't want to do that. I'm pulling a couple from Hummingbird. Learning to connect with ancestors for someone who's coming through here. Making sure that you, I know you guys are tired of hearing saying it, but especially this year, I'm probably going to say it on repeat. Shield yourself, just because then other things can't hear your private conversation. If you don't shield yourself, you're just kind of blasting the conversation for anyone to hear. Whereas if you are shielded in your conversations, it's like a private conversation between you and, say, your dead grandma. You know what I mean? All right, I've got magic in the air. Stay alert for the signs, synchronicities, and messages guiding your flight path. That High Priestess again for guidance. Spirit is trying to help you get where you want to go. Please, for some of you, this is just where, trying to listen as good as possible. And then torpor, rest your weary wings and replenish your energy for the flight ahead. Remembering to do that self-care right now. Those of you that just came out of a battle, please take that time to yourself to replenish so that you can heal from it, be at peace with it, get any lessons from it, get any purposes from it. When you go through a battle, it's not just for something to kick the shit out of you. That's not why God does it to you. It may feel like it, but it's not why. Oop. And we got epic journey. You've flown so far already. Keep your gaze on the horizon. You're almost there. And I had an ancestor trying to communicate. But they're with you. They try to send you healing energy, especially when you're replenished, or not replenished, but that's how you feel afterwards. And the last one, clear skies ahead. The storm has passed, year one. Let the rays of the sun warm your feathers as you welcome in a bright new day. And just for someone here not knowing to start with gratitude, thank you that I'm alive. You know, because you didn't have to wake up today. Wait, what's that? Sorry. I had deodorant spots on my armpit earlier, and I'm like, is it still showing? Let's grab you guys your angel number. Someone blush is easy here. You know you can work on that. Zero 440. The gut feeling. Intuition, betrayal, pessimism, relating, value, insight, increased perception, love, and monogamy. Follow your gut. It's more than just a feeling. Be real with people and focus on meaningful relationships. Remember, you also must bring value to the table. Treat others with respect or else karma will bite your ass. 3 is a crowd. Knowing who to work with and not work with for someone definitely coming through. Others of you, though, doing the shadow work, I've got like upset tummy going on, sharp pains and stuff like that, especially if you try and tap into your gut, and it's because you've got some chakra work to do. Your solar plexus is a mess. Just being honest. So there's that. All right, I'm going to pull you guys a Kali card. If we have time, I want to go sign by sign for the light. Is it light codes? Light something. Oh, you guys got to go. All right, first one. Meet your Kali. Through journeying within, you will gain energy, insight, and freedom from the constraints of what has been. Allow that which needs to end to do so. You shall realize that you are not being denied, but released. There is something new on the horizon for you. Honor your losses, but keep hope in your heart for what is meant to be. And then we got Goya Kali. It is time to release the true nature of certain life circumstances. Be grateful for what you have learned, but see things for what they are rather than what you wish them to be. You shall be able to recognize, process, and prosper from the truth, and do not need to fear the revelations that are unfolding. All right, how much time do we have? I don't think we can get it in. All right, I'm going to go Zodiac by Zodiac with this one. All right, Aries. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, and great lessons. Someone is getting access to the Akashic Library by the end of this, or has just gotten access to it. Record confirmations. Definitely learning from the situation, learning from self. Taurus. Stellar gateway activation, infinite potential, manifestation vortex. Look at you go. And someone has definitely understood their guides. Others of you are just kind of tapping in more and understanding them. But either way, it's helping you get through this faster. That's why the guides are sent. Well, part of the reason, but gratitude to your spirit team for someone here. Gemini. Pleiadian activation, coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. I've got just big inner peace. Someone's going to be going into the bliss phase soon. Someone is in it right now. Congratulations on completing your ascension. Cancer. Happy birthday, by the way, Cancers. Sword of Light. Divine protection. Cords cut and breakthrough energy. For some of you here, you are going to stay on this cycle, and Spirit's like, I'm ending this for you. It's ending whether you want to or not, and it's for your best. And then others of you, these are just those curses and stuff, like clarity, understanding, breaking yourself to rebuild you better. Good for you. Big level up. Leos. Orion activation, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Someone here, it's time to self, that a vacation, something like that is really going to help you get through this final stretch. And it's because you're in this do energy, and sometimes it's hard to sit, receive, and be at a slower pace. So someone here has to, like, if you haven't burned out, you're on the verge of it. So Spirit's asking you to just take time. If you can, go fishing, go for a walk, something simple. But you need time to self. And then that'll help bring this reflection. Some of you need to add that to your schedule more commonly. Okay, Virgo. That's just so you can maintain it more long term and not get to that burnout at all. It helps you maintain peace longer. All right, Virgo, memories of Atlantis, spiritual acceleration, progress, and technology. For some of you, bringing technology into what you're trying to create is going to help you, or learning how to use it as an advancement. And then others, it's past life relations or replay out. Pay attention to your dreams. Libra. Seraphim's gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. For some of you, that's that big break that you're getting through. Confidence in speaking, boundaries being spoken, true feelings being spoken. I've just got a lot of truth coming out, which is good. Scorpio. Thoth light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, and divine magic. Some of you learning that you're called to teach, or a life experience that you've been through is got valuable lessons for somebody else. How to communicate in groups coming through. Definitely past life, whether that's like this life before now, but some type of past life transmutation. Someone here has been through a lot and is going to be able to help aid a group of individuals that does not understand. Let's go to Sagittarius. Soul star activation, fulfilling soul contracts, and remembering who you are. What you just came through brought you back around to self, and that's why Spirit had it happen. And then there's just all that you've learned from it that's going to help you go further. Capricorn. Solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, and willpower. Inner strength, self-worth, all that coming through. We got Capricorn. Oh, snap. Dog's gonna go off. Aquarius. You got soul star activation with fulfilling soul contracts and remembering who you are. And then we're gonna got Pisces real fast. Pisces. Seraphim's gateway, voice activation, angelic attunement, and divine support. Remember, You are blessed and protected through this. Getting to learn those guides more and signs and stuff for you. All right, I love you guys so much. Thank you for hanging out with me. I do hope we connect in the future. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. I love you, and bye.